Hey guys, it is How to Play Cigar Box Guitar, the free web series. My name is Shane Speal and thank you for joining me. Now, I asked you guys what lessons you would like, and one person came to me and said, Shane, can you show me an impressive lick that can help me sell my cigar box guitars? Well, I'm going to show you some really secret stuff that definitely helps sell these guitars. What I have here is a cigar box guitar that I just built. It is an antique box and it's 3 strings, fretless. The frets are wood burned on and it's tuned open G, GDG. Now I have my secret weapon beside me, and that would be the Roland Microcube. If you are going to be selling cigar box guitars, I highly recommend investing in a Roland Microcube. There's one thing I learned in selling at festivals. Have you ever gone to a festival and seen the panpipe guys from the Andes Mountains? These guys have big tents and they sit there playing their panpipes through a PA system. And if you ever notice, they crank the reverb and they pull down some of the treble, and it's just this big blooming tone that comes out of their tent, and it pulls people in because it's beautiful, it's heavenly. Well, I've learned to get that same type of tone on cigar box guitar through my Roland Microcube. What I do is I put it on the JC clean setting. I pull the tone back because I have an internal piezo pickup in here. The other thing I do is I crank the reverb. The reverb, it is about 3/4 of the way full on reverb. And it just gives you this beautiful tone to it. Now the riff I'm going to show you works great with this setup, and it really brings people in to buy your guitars. And there's the riff, it's an improv thing, but this is so easy. And I sit there and I work this scale that I'm about to show you in a million different ways. You know what the scale is? Is a simplified major scale, and all it is on a low string, open, 2, 4. Middle string, open, 2, 4. High string, open, 2, 4. Learn that up and down by going. Do this at home and get used to that scale. Now I'm using a stubby slide. That means I can touch this slide on individual notes, and whenever I put the slide over a fret, make sure it is over the fret line, not in between them. And so I'm doing open, 2, 4, open, 2, 4. Now I'm also working at keeping these notes sounding clean. I will take my index finger and rest it behind the slide. It's not pushing it down, it's just touching the string to keep it from ringing out any tones behind the slide. Now if you watch, my picking and everything is to get as clean a sound as possible. If you want this type of riff to come out, you don't want to just... No, you want to work on some precision with this. It means your slide is going to be being touched to the string a lot gentler than usual. Now, what I do to get those pretty riffs is I just improvise with that scale. I'll go. Let me show you what I did there. I did second string open, and then I hammered on the 2nd fret because that's part of the scale. Then I went to the high string and did open, 2nd fret, 4th fret because that's also part of the scale. Oh, the camera missed that. There we go. And then I did this cool little spider riff where the slide kind of slinks back and forth on the neck, and I hit the 4th fret on the high string, and then I touched that slide to the middle string 4th, and then I did the same thing on the 2nd fret, and then I did open on the high string and the middle string and then the low string. Watch this. The whole idea for getting these pretty riffs is to just work and experiment with this scale. And when you have a scale, it doesn't mean you have to play it exactly from start to finish, high to low. No, that's only when you first learn the scale. I told you to work that scale out. Work it out so that you know where those notes are. After you get that down, and it may take you a week to really ingrain that in your brain. After that, then you're going to want to play around and see, okay, if I start with this here, and I go to this note because it's also part of the scale, and then here, well, that sounds like something. So play around with it. The licks I do are the one I showed you. Another great riff that people turn their heads to is this. And this is also very easy. All I'm doing is hitting a string and then hammering on at the 4th fret. And I'm just going down the line. See that? And then I move it down to the 2nd fret. Move that camera here. So that's kind of the basics. If you learn that scale, it's a pretty scale, especially if you're selling 3-string cigar box guitars with an internal pickup. Get yourself a Roland Microcube, crank that reverb, turn the tone back, and another big tip, make sure to go to cbgiddy.com and get the 3-string guitar scale poster that we put out. We made a guitar scale poster with all the different blues scales for a 3-string cigar box guitar, but then it has some exotic scales on there too. You'll want that, you'll want to study it, so check that out. It's over at CBGiddy. Search their posters and you'll find it at cbgiddy.com. There you go. Have some fun with this. Play it a million different ways and just try new things. If you get some scales going and you learn some scales on your guitar and then you do the setup like this, it will bring people into your tent. Check it out. Thanks for watching. My name is Shane Speal. Go to shanespeal.com for more information on my music. Subscribe to this YouTube channel because we are going to have more lessons for you. Share this video everywhere on the internet. These are free. These are free lessons. We are going to keep them free. If you need cigar box guitar parts, go where I go, cbgitty.com. That's cbgitty.com. And if you want free plans to build a guitar just like this, we have it at cigarboxnation.com. My name is Shane Speal. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys soon.